I've invested for 22 years, and for 22 years, I've had an E-Trade account, and I've dabbled. I didn't take any courses. I didn't have the opportunity for a mentor, as a financial advisor or anything like that. And I always realized that in regards to trust, you're going to trust yourself more than anyone else. And when it comes to money, it was a major decision for me, as I realized back in the day, all these financial advisors, I was doing well in my business and everything was going good. I was very blessed. And they would be giving me a call. Hey, can we meet at Panera? Can we meet, somewhere? I got to show you what we have, get you an investment portfolio. And I thought to myself, I said, wait a minute here. If these guys are calling me, most likely they're not doing that well. Okay, they're looking for clients, right? They're looking to build their business. I come to find out that the true financial advisors, the ones that have the yachts, that when you call, they don't pick up the phone. They're busy, they're successful. But you come to realize that no, the true successful financial advisors are the ones that you have to look up and you have to make the call. You call them. They're not calling you, marketing their businesses. You see? So pretty much I decided to take it in my own hands. And so over the years, boy, did I lose a lot of money. Okay? What a beautiful thing, a blessing from God above. It's kind of like, you have the loser and you have the winner. And the loser's going to fail and the winner's going to fail. Okay? The difference is the loser's going to fail and the loser's going to quit. The winner is going to fail, get back up, go again, fail again, get back up, go again. Has that vision. He wants to reach that level of success. And I had that mindset of being a winner. I mean, I wanted to be a physician since I was 4 years old. Nothing was stopping me. And I never changed my mind. And by the grace of God, I was able to achieve the pinnacle, of success in achieving, becoming a physician and starting my own practice and hiring my employees and buying my equipment, and so blessed. But that's the difference. The winner has the vision to keep on going, even in the worst of times. Giving thanks to God and just saying it's okay. There's a reason. God makes no mistakes. Okay, and everything happens for a reason. And sometimes we can't figure it out right away. Sometimes it takes a month. Sometimes it takes years. And there's some things as humans we're never going to be able to figure out. But one day we will know why it happened, you see. But there's a reason for everything. Because he's still working on us step by step on his time, not our time. So things don't happen at a certain time. Well, okay, I understand. It's just not the right timing. So after all these years of investing, I realize now that there's the new kid in town, the new opportunity, the once almost in a lifetime opportunity, and it turns out to be marijuana, medical marijuana. Okay, and as a physician, I started researching. What's all the buzz about? This was a couple years ago, and I'm like, okay, this is something that's talked about. The U.S. population is increasingly becoming positive towards the subject, as it was negative before, and come to find out that marijuana is a Schedule I drug, right? Schedule I drug. Well, what else is a Schedule I drug? You got LSD, you got heroin, and you got other things. What a Schedule I drug is that it is a drug that has no medicinal purpose. Okay? That means it's worthless. It's just a drug. It'll get you high, but from a medical standpoint, it does nothing. Well, come to find out, as I did my research, I read the story about a young girl, and she was out of Mexico, and there was many stories like this, but she was having 200 seizures a day. I've seen patients die of seizures. I know patients are struggling with this and families are struggling with this, where these children are suffering 200 seizures a day, literally disrupting their entire life and disrupting the lives of their family members as they're trying to take care of these children. Well, within the marijuana plant, they have found that there is THC, which is tetrahydrocannabidiol, which is the psychoactive component of marijuana. That is the component that gets you high. But also within the plant, they have found CBD, multiple compounds of CBD, 80, maybe up to 200 different compounds, not strains, but different compounds of the CBD, CBD1, CBD2, and so on. And they have researched this, and they found that the CBD is not psychoactive, but it has great medicinal purpose.
Is that in the stem? Is that where they find it?
It's throughout the plant, So you got to understand, there's different strains of marijuana, and there'll be Mary Jane, and there's, I don't know how many strains, 50 strains. I'm not sure exactly, but there's many strains, and those strains are decided according to their effect, and their effect is by the ratio of THC to CBD. So one strain is going to get you much higher, okay, than another. Another strain may just kind of take the edge off, kind of relax you, used for anxiety, okay. Another strain will knock you out. It'll put you to sleep. You see? So it's all dependent on the ratio of THC to CBD within the plant itself. Okay. So after I found out that this young girl was given the CBD oil, it's hemp oil. Okay, hemp oil, 100% purified hemp oil, and they are giving the child this. They're titrating the child, so they'll start with 40 or 50 milligrams under the tongue, take it orally, and then, okay, she's still seizing, and then they increase the dose. Now they're at 100 milligrams, and then they go to a couple hundred milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, until the seizures subside. It's literally wiping out the seizures. And now the child is not a zombie, okay, like the pharmaceutical companies, they're placing them on these drugs, and they're literally just sedated, okay? So yeah, they may not be seizing as much, but their lifestyle is very limited. Well, with the CBD, they've realized that no, the children are it's not only decreasing the number of seizures, but they're actually functional. They're able to go to the park and swing, and they smile and they laugh, and literally taking the seizures down from 200 to a couple a day. I mean, this is a life-changing, moment for these families. They have found something that they've never seen like this before. And so, as I continue to do the research, oh, wait a minute here. It's not just for seizures. It's for, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, these people that, football players that bang their heads multiple times and just they've gotten hit, and their mentation is thrown off, their memory, it's used for that. It's used for chronic pain. Okay, it's used for psoriasis. They've got CBD in a psoriasis cream. It's amazing. It's actually taken the plaques away. Okay, this is out of a lab, OWCP, One World Cannabis Pharmaceutical, out of Israel, is doing the research. Okay, since it's not legal in the United States, the NIH is actually funding Israel with millions of dollars, and this has been going on for decades.
Who's the NIH?
The National Institute of Health. Okay, so they've been funding an outside entity to do the research, and all of a sudden now it's becoming a reality. So OWCP is one of the largest marijuana pharmaceutical companies in the world. Starting to do business in Germany, and eventually will be in the Walmarts of the world. Okay, as they've signed a contract with a distributor that's going to get them in there once everything is FDA approved and they've done the studies. But you're talking about, erectile dysfunction. You're talking about, seizures and chronic pain, and do the research. You will see, a list of things. However, here's the key. this is just the tip of the iceberg. I started researching and I said, you know what? I like the stock market, been there, done that. I've made money, I've lost money. I've realized, you know, the more you buy, the more you sell, the more you lose. Because I started trading stocks, you know. People would call me up and say, hey, buy this stock. And I'm like, well, why? Well, you know, my grandma, my uncle, my friend, they just bought it and they're making a ton of money. So I'd buy it, you know, and get all excited and do some research, and then kaboom, it's down. Okay? So what I realize is, no more am I just going to take stock tips. Okay? There's websites you could sign up for. They're going to send you stock tips. Buy this, buy that, da da da. No. I'm the type of person that realized I need to dig deep into this. And I have spent thousands of hours of research in regards to